Okay, we are now on step 3, brainstorming. So we've already done quite a bit of our brainstorming during our reading and during our annotations. Something to bear in mind, these videos are quite long, but you are going to be doing this in a lot less time. I am stopping and I'm explaining my steps, so this shouldn't take you all that long, a minute, maybe 2, in order to have your brainstorming session. So when you are brainstorming, you should think about what is your gut reaction to the question. So we already talked about that last time. Then you need to think about what arguments support that, what arguments are there against that, and what illustrations can be drawn from the text. Is there another question that you can answer better? So I quite like this guiding question. There isn't another better guiding question that I can think of. There isn't another guided analysis that I can think of. I want to focus on how image and text work together. So we're going to ignore that final one. However, arguments and illustrations we are going to talk about now. So the guiding question, just to remind you, comment on the ways in which text and image work together to shape meaning in this comic strip. So we talked about how my gut reaction was that text and image are working together in order to achieve the purpose. The text, you have the voiceover, it's grammatically incorrect, it's misspelled, it's simple, it's informal, which makes it less daunting. And there's the speech bubbles, they are short and they are there for emphasis. We also have the images, which are colorful. There's neon colors in the background. There's shapes in the background in different colors. The characters are typically cheerful. They have cheerful faces, and they are doing interesting things. And of course, the final purpose of the text is cheering. So my gut reaction would be that they are working together in order to communicate a cheerful message. They are reinforcing each other. Now, what arguments can I make for that? So they are reinforcing the cheerful message, and they are reinforcing each other's meaning as well. What illustrations can I have? So I'm going to combine illustrations and arguments here. I would say that one of them is that the colors reinforce the message of the text. So my illustrations would be from the whole text, but for example, you have several examples here. For example, you have the first box. You did thing is a declarative. It's meant to be congratulatory. Congratulations. And it is combined with a close-up of a face that is, it's a declarative and it is also direct address. It says you. It's a close-up where the character is looking directly into camera. So at the reader. And he is smiling. And we have the background colors, which are red and yellow, and they are very cheerful colors. So that is an example of how this text and image working together in the introduction of the text. So it introduces the topic and reinforces the meaning of the topic. It reinforces the message. Then we have the advice one. So the advice is reinforced again with the background. So an example here is sleep with the clouds. We also have the characters, sleep and clouds. Then we have the characters and their facial expressions and body language for emphasis, working together. And we have as well the final panel, which is pastel, and it is calm, and it reinforces the message that everything is okay. So those are my arguments, those are my illustrations, and again, I quite like this idea. So I've got several ideas, I've got several examples of how both text and image are working together in order to communicate a message. So my next step is to create my thesis, which will be our next video.